Aloha Scorpio. This is your Cosmic Oracle bringing you May 2026's reading. Let's get a Lover's Oracle card. Whoa. Okay. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Look, acceptance is on both of these cards. And this one's at the bottom here. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. It looks like this reading's definitely going to be about a relationship. Yeah. All right, let's get some more messages for Scorpio, May 2026. What does Scorpio need to see in here? That was a book. Air, fire, water, earth, spirit. Air, fire, water, earth, spirit. Air, fire, water, earth, spirit. 3 bonus cards. Okay. Scorpio, mentally, you've always had a connection that's really strong with the divine. You followed your intuition, super guided by love and following your bliss. With this 10 of Pentacles reversed in your emotional realm and the Page of Cups in your actions and your past. It's always been about opportunities, risks, taking the leap, whether it's been with a relationship and a career or with money. The King of Cups reversed in the energy overall was you were mastering love. With each, you were either following your love of whatever, or you were following a love of a person. And with all this here, I'm thinking that is the case. And it could be multiple people, because the 7 of Cups is reversed in your mental space of the present, which is of indecision. Like, you don't know what you want. And the Temperance is like you're just trying to make balance. And maybe spread your time equally between 2 people. If you're in a polyamory relationship, it may be that you're also starting a relationship and you're just not, because things are pulling you in many different ways, you're not feeling like success with the relationship. It's like a bittersweet success. It's on and off, cold and hot. The Wheel of Fortune in your environment is like there's going to be an opportunity either to sever the union or level it up. Oh, I misread this. The King of Cups is in the present energy of the past. The 5 of Wands reversed is in the energy of the past. So this is lack of resistance, where things flowed smoothly. Ugh. Come on, words. Whereas without effort, because you were guided by your intuition, you were following the breadcrumbs, right? Now, though, there's energy of not quite right. And you know that, like, you feel something's not quite right. Something's off. And maybe that's where acceptance and trust is coming through. Whether you have to accept and trust this relationship as it is, or accept and trust that you need to move on. It could be either way, because And I think that you're going to be facing that choice here in the future. With the Ace of Wands, it's all about following your passion. Is this person hindering that ability? Because the devil's in your actions. And it could be you that is in your own way. Which, in a narcissistic relationship, if you stay with the narcissist, then it's just as much your fault in a relationship as the narcissist, because you stay with him, okay? If you play with the Scorpion, you're gonna get stung. Like, and if you choose to keep picking the Scorpion up, then it's gonna keep stinging you. The Knight of Cups is like a chivalrous energy, where it also makes me think, going back to the polyamorous relationship, where there's a rescuer and a perpetrator. One is a bad influence, one is a good influence. But the two together are your knights, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups in your emotions could be a chivalrous energy, where there's someone gonna come in and pick up the pieces. Whether it could be yourself. When you come to Jesus about why you're in the narcissistic relationship to begin with, right? It's because you allowed someone to treat you that way, which the core of that is lack of self-value and boundaries. And regardless if you're going to stay in the relationship or not, there's someone that comes along and kind of rescues you emotionally from that type of energy. And I'm not saying you're in a narcissistic relationship. I'm just giving it as an example. It could be any kind of, it could be with yourself. The relationship with yourself, how you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you value yourself, which has everything to do with a relationship. Because if you don't treat yourself well, you don't value yourself, and how are you going to treat someone else well? And along that journey, you gain an authority in your ability to manifest with this Emperor here in your future environment. The Knight of Swords in your energy, that's cutting out shit that doesn't serve you. Haven't quite mastered your intellect, your ability to perceive things, accept things, and move on. But there's progress. There's an era of making it through it. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles is your bonus cards. But you know what you want. At least you have a dream. Like, you have a vision. Whereas right now you don't. So eventually you will. Or you already do, you just have to choose. The Two of Pentacles. Which choices are not easy. With this Devil, you go from Temperance to the Devil in the future. Okay? The Devil is a card of imbalance, of addiction, of too much of a good thing. And it could just be, you know, you're letting this relationship control you too much, letting it influence your desires and your actions. And it could be giving you some anxiety. But the cards are like all pointing towards evolution, control, and discipline. Right? Let's get an Angel Answers card for Scorpio. You get 3. Romance, if you believe, be assertive. I think it's important for you to work on your own communication and be able to voice your boundaries, because here it says accept things as they are. Okay, so back to the narcissist example. If you're going to stay with the narcissist, you can't make a scorpion lose the stinker. You can't make the scorpion change. It's not going to happen. And I think acceptance and trust that many people say, leave the narcissist. They're never going to treat you well. And that may be the case, but there's different levels, and people mirror us. So if you're pointing your finger at a narcissist saying you're a narcissist, then you get 3 fingers pointed back. So there's an element of that narcissism in you. And it's important to understand how and why that dynamic was created in the first place. And to trust that that relationship has put you into this experience so that you can find the missing pieces of yourself and grow and evolve, and perhaps help that other person grow and evolve. Then it becomes a sacred union where you honor and treasure each other through the good, the bad, right? I hope this helped. Please click on my videos. Aloha.